that has been started with kefir, and it's going to be a Faisselle. So it's a French style soft cheese, and what you see on the way is geotrichum fungus, these sort of slightly white flecks. And this cheese hasn't been, we'll go into how to start it off, so I'll just stay with this, how it gets drained. It makes what the cheesemaker calls a pudding, that is that sort of firmer part that has separated from the whey. And if you were in the room smelling it, it would smell slightly, I call it the baby bottom smell, slightly acidic in a very pleasant way. And I guess that is also, a baby animal processes. So this pudding gets ladled into shapes, and you can see how it's still holding together. It's quite a soft curd. So in this cheese with the Faisselle, there's no cutting of curd, no heating of curd. This is a unprocessed milk. People call it raw milk. I would call it milk. Everything else is milk that has gone through changes. So if you heat up milk, if you pasteurize or homogenize or do anything else with the milk, it's processed milk to me. So this is milk as it comes from the goat. The top of the pudding will have a bit more, will have a little bit more fat. So I'll try and distribute the top layer of this pudding, or the cheese parts. I'll try and distribute that evenly between the two pottles. And this is about 6 litres or so of milk. 5, yeah, would have been about 6 litres of milk, and it'll make 2 cheeses. So there'll be about 3 litres of milk in each cheese, up to 4. And I got a interesting little concoction. My cheese pottles have been imported from Switzerland, and they're really nice quality. I also got some French ones in the cupboard that are a smaller shape, but I found these for this type of cheese really quite handy. Then my drainage thing is something that I bought in a second-hand shop that you use for microwaves to steam veggies, I think it is. I've never used it for that, but it's an ideal drainage board that holds these 2 pottles really well. And then I got a bowl underneath so things can drain out, and then it goes into a bigger basin. So it's I used it for cheese making. So all my pots, all my bits, apart from the bowl actually, is cheese making only. I don't use this pot or any of this equipment for anything else but cheese making. And my logic is that then whatever bugs are on it, they're helpful for cheese making rather than, So it just stays with that same, with the same family of cultures. And I'm pretty sure that family of cultures also lives in this environment, in the environment of this kitchen. So the pots are quite full and I still have a little bit left, so that can be topped up in the next half hour or so, and then I'll clean the pot and let these carry on draining. And the cheeses get little lids, so they don't get pressed, but they get these little plastic lids so nothing can get into them.